Hello there, and welcome to my blog 3, The Coaching Process. Here in this video you can see a coaching session being led by myself working with a group of athletes. This is the second part of the warm-up after the players initially performed a rondo exercise. This part of the warm-up focuses building up towards acceleration, speed and agility. For again the athletes rejoin the second part of the session, which will be provided by the coaching staff working on the technical and tactical aspects of the game. This session is on a match day -1, so 1 day before the game. Collectively as a staff, we decided we wanted to be on the field no more than 1 hour in total duration, to ensure we don't accumulate any essential fatigue, with the session objective being short and sharp. The structure of this session starts with 5 minutes of dynamic flexibility, concentrating on the muscle groups in the lower extremity, as these are the muscle groups predominantly used in football. As an S&C coach, I think it's important to vary these type of exercises as much as possible, whether that's in a stationary position or in a linear format, which I've chosen today, or which is very popular amongst the players with the ball. So this gives the players this sort of variation and creates a stimuli, which I think is important as the S&C coach, whilst ensuring we achieve the same objective, of course. As the session progresses, I've included several activation exercises. As you can see in the video, I've included a squat drop jump, which ensures the muscles in the glutes and the hamstrings in particular are fully activated and are at optimal state in preparation for the speed and agility drills towards the end of the session. At this point of the session, I provide the players with a footwork speed and acceleration drill. I provided a coaching cue of 70% of their maximal intensity. As you can see, there are several players who actually perform this exercise at a much lower intensity, which I would like to see. When placed in future scenarios, I would actually provide a higher intensity coaching cue, so working towards 80 or even possibly 90%, to ensure the majority of the athletes do achieve the required intensity at this point of the session. During this exercise, I asked the players to perform an agility drill, where the players have to accelerate towards the cone, decelerate and then accelerate again using that outside foot. As you can just see here, I'm providing the coaching cues and the demonstration at the same time. On reflection, it may have been a better strategy to firstly explain the exercise and provide the coaching cues first and then demonstrate the exercise afterwards. This is probably due to the fact, as stated earlier, the head coach and the staff wanted a short and sharp session, so I feel as though that I looked quite rushed. As we approach the latter part of the session, I've included some reaction speed drills in order to improve reaction speed time, and this is from a auditory stimuli. This is quite a regular occurrence in my coaching philosophy when leading sessions on a match day -1, in order to improve player focus, with the theme of the session being short and sharp. Of course, as an S&C coach, I implement various forms of these type of drills throughout the season, whilst ensuring the objective is still being reached.
Okay, first movement, don't go rising turn. Stay away from my signal, 100% full sprint. Start! Start! See how colours, see a blue
final exercise of my session, I've included a complex agility drill which involves an external stimuli in order to create decision making which challenges the athlete's reactive agility skills to encourage concentration and preparation of the game. In this particular session, I've set up a drill with two colours, whereas if I shout blue, they have to accelerate around the right cone as fast as they can. If I shout white, they have to obviously sprint around the left cone. My coaching experience has taught me these types of drills are ideal preparation for match days, as these may promote cognitive and anticipation skills, which is required in the game. As I progress this exercise to make it more complex, I include a opposite theme where players have to react on a different colour. So if I shout blue, therefore they have to sprint around the left cone, for example. During this exercise, as you can see, several athletes found this exercise or the complexity of this exercise difficult to grasp, and the reaction, agility speed and anticipation speed vary amongst the group. On reflecting of the session towards the end, when progressing towards 100% whilst building up to 70%, I would actually provide a higher coaching cue to make sure the players reach the required intensity. In general, I feel as though I look quite hurried, and I wanted to get the coaching cues across to the players as quick as possible. Prior to every session, as mentioned previously, this coaching staff and I sit down to discuss the session's objective. I believe the session's objectives are short and sharp influence my coaching approach. I think when exposed to similar scenarios, similar sessions, I would take more time in between each exercise to firstly provide coaching cues and then demonstrate to make sure these exercises are performed effectively throughout. Thank you for watching my vlog 3, the coaching process.